ESP experiences and I get a hunch and all sorts of things, is little movement that side. And the right-sided people also can have such hunches as to what to do tomorrow and how to do it and what will happen. They get all kinds of hunches. There are people who are getting photographs of such people. One gentleman showed me some photographs which in an organization in Crete, it's a lady, she showed me, is taking out the photographs of all the horrible kings of India, as if they were dead and their faces. It was surprising. It was surprising. And now, thank God, that organization is not getting any information. But it was a horrible thing, and if you keep these photographs in your house, you also get bad vibrations. You might get their spirits coming into it. In BBC the other day, we saw a film where a man was possessed by a spirit of Van Gogh. I hope you know him. Van Gogh, he was a painter who paints in one line many colors like that. See? And this fellow was doing, actually when we saw with our own eyes, he was painting just like Van Gogh. And he said, I'm Van Gogh who's doing this job. So all such things happen when you are on the left side, could be on the right side, or some artist may be on the right side. But this you can only find out with vibration, which side you are possessed. Now I have told you why we have to have dharma, why we have to have 10 commandments, why we should be in our sustenance, so that we keep to the middle path of Sushumna, this center, path of our evolution, and not deviate too much to this side and not deviate too much to that side. That's the reason we have to have religion. But all religions have become fanatics. They are fanatics. So they are good for nothing, useless people. Absolutely, on the contrary, they have created so many sects and so many fightings that one can't understand. Now these great incarnations that come on this earth, they all have come as one aspect. Christ has said, those who are not against me with me. Who are those who are not against him? He didn't even allow him to talk. He had to fight for everyday life. Same thing you did to Muhammad Sahib, same thing you did to all the saints who came on this earth. It's not only Christ. You see the life of Socrates. You see the life of everyone who was like this. We had Sainath in India about only 100 years back. He must have died only 100 years back. But if you see, his life was a struggle. Nobody would listen to him. At least there are some people here to listen to me. But Sainath had about 3 or 4 disciples, that's all. That is a sign that I must be a true teacher, because if you have too much, that means you are all mesmerized, and 50,000 people are sitting there, and somebody is throwing a red color through a cannon, and they are all like mad. Is this God realization? Is it spirituality? You are not to be mad people. You have to be aware, and especially alert. You become really aware, which is enlightened. Your awareness has to be enlightened. You have to become that, not to be like sheep, goaded into any place, taken away anywhere. No, not that. So we have to awaken ourselves. We have to brighten ourselves and understand our responsibility. And we have to know that we are saints. We have come here to become our spirits, and the responsibility is very much great on the people of America. American saints have the greatest responsibility. Though Sir Yoga has prospered so much in Australia, most surprised. You condemn them as criminals. They went down there, they had children, grandchildren, and they have much less ego, much more wisdom. And that is the center of Mooladhara. That is the first center. Australia is the first center. And people are so wise. You won't believe, I mean, there was not even a single seat left when I went there, and thousands of people, the media was so sensible and so wise. I mean, there are 7 cities, and all the 7 cities have got centers in surgery. Just like villages in India, they are so wise. As villagers in India are wise, they are that wise. And I don't know what to say. The persons who are supposed to be the complete wisdom here at this point, to be the witness, to be the 16th. Can you see here, sub 16? And I'll talk about it next time, because I have told you about this center of Rama, and then I'll tell you about all these centers tomorrow and about this one. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Now if you have any questions, you ask.
Anyone have any question?
Now it is over. Now can I take out this fixation? It's bugging, is it?
Yes. American special.
I'm learning some words.
Yes,
now what
just
is the
stand up
question,
and
please?
speak up.
Well, why do some people lean more to the left side and others to the right side?
Why do some lean more to the left side and others lean more to the right side?
And some lean towards the center.
And some in the center.
Is there a karmic pattern?
Is there a karmic pattern, he says?
There is, you see, we are made of 3 gunas. And the permutations and combinations are there of these 3 gunas. Alright? And those who are tamogunis, more desires they have, the more sort of emotional they are on the left side. Those who are ambitious are on the right side. And those who are wiser are in the center. So it's a temperament with which you are born. It has many reasons. It's the background, it's the things you have come out of it, and what was your education, how were your parents. I mean, so many things work it out, the personality. And these 3 gunas, Tamo, Rajo and Sattva gunas, these 3 qualities within us work out permutations and combinations of all the people. And that's how we have different type of people. And according to their style, they move to one side and another. Alright? I will be talking about that also maybe if I have time, about Tamogun, Rajogun and Sattvagun.
Can you help people who are in a mental sickness or in a very bad mental state by balancing out such sides?
Can you help people who are mentally sick by balancing these 2 sides?
Of course, I have helped. I am here to help them.
Can you help schizophrenic, for example?
Schizophrenia?
Of course. No doubt. But I hope Americans won't put me in jail for saving these people. My husband told me, don't touch anyone, otherwise you'll be in jail. Of course I can. No doubt.
Could I learn it?
What's it?
Could I learn?
Can she learn it?
Yes, why not? You can. But first of all, you get well. You have to be much stronger. You must learn all the ways and methods, then you can. Of course, why not? Even my photograph does that. You don't have to worry. You can use my photograph. If they don't arrest me for the photograph, it's all right. They told me you have to be a lawyer in this country to exist. I don't know what.
Yes.
Yes.
She had a teacher.
Did you have a teacher?
No.
Any other questions?
I'm born like this. I'm ancient, antique.
Do you mind not disturbing, please?
Loudly. Whatever you say it loudly.
Please don't disturb. If you've got a question, specifically ask it, but don't disturb.
What is he saying?
He's just mumbling.
No. You say it loudly. Why don't you say it?
No, he's...
What?
He's drunk, Lana.
Is he?
Any other questions? Yes.
Well, after Mahaji leaves, will there be people to continue in New York?
When you leave, will this be able to continue in New York, and can they learn how to grow?
Yes. You see, we have got somebody. Herman has not come today. I don't know. Where is he gone, Herman?
He's working.
He's working today. And he has offered his place for working Sahaj Yoga. We actually, you see, we have imported people from London who do not have houses here. And also he's from Australia. But Herman said that he can offer his residence for the use of Sahaja Yoga to begin with, you see, because we don't take any money and you have to organize it yourself. And we have got here Christine, who is a very old Sahaja Yogini, and she can work it out. We have some other people also who may be coming and going from Philadelphia, and you people could be here. I'll also come back again if you call me. Next year maybe. We all can go to India also. We are going to go to India.
December.
December. If you people want to come to India, we can take you down to India also in December, and we will have a program of how many days?
About 45, 50 days.
About 45, 50 days we'll be passing through villages and all that, and that's we mix up with other people and learn about Sahaja Yoga. It's a very good way of learning about Sahaja Yoga. You see, where you learn how to give realization and imbibe things, and it's a very good way. If you want, you can come along, and it is going to be quite cheap for you. Only have to pay for your food and for your traveling. That's all, and food will be very cheaply arranged, and very good food. We can arrange that. And this time, last time they paid £3 per day. This time they are going to pay £4 per day. And everything can be done. We'll go to different villages and stay there and organize it. It's not going to be anybody making proposition or anything. It's a thing by which you go into simpler places and learn about Sahaja Yoga. It's better because here you see it's very quiet in this place, I feel, but otherwise in New York you have such a horrible signal in business, you know, and all
Sirens.
the sounds, and the atmosphere is so much filled with funny sounds all over, and it's horrifying.
Mother, a lot of people have asked about the practices, how they learn the practices of Sahaja Yoga, the various things to do that they have to do, and I think they should all know that you just come along to the group after Mother's gone and you'll learn all these things. I too wanted to know how to do it as soon as I got my realization. Sometimes we're a little too keen to
But
know
you can tell them how
do
to give, first of all, protection to your aura. This gentleman told me that his aura was disturbed. It's true, your aura gets disturbed. So you get, first of all, a method of, first of all, protecting your auras and how to raise your Kundalini. This method I will teach you today, all right? After realization. What else?
Yes.
Before she spoke of saving the creation during the talk, I caught in on that particular phrase there. Does she mean that the creation is lost? Or?
The creation?
She said of saving the creation.
Yes, I heard the first part. Does she mean?
That the creation is lost, or that it's out of control?
You spoke of saving the creation. He's asking, do you consider that the creation is lost?
Maybe lost. It's not yet lost, but maybe lost. You see, creation, the epitome of creation is you, is the human being, all right? If you are not saved, the creation is lost. You are to be saved, and God has to save it. It is His own creation. You are His creation, and He has to save it. And how did a drunkard come in?
Yes.
Well, I didn't come out quite right the way I wanted to on that.
Say again.
Does she consider the creation something apart from God, or is the creation also God, or is it?
Do you consider the creation something apart from God, or is it also God, or what is it?
Acha, now, you see, this is a subject which I have to deal with, all right? What is creation, what is God, how He created you, how we became human beings. It's a big subject, and it's to be handled sometime, and you have to be told all about it. And I cannot just answer it in 5 minutes, but I will. It's a good question and should come to you. But before knowing all these things and details about it, it's better you get your light. Once you have your light, gradually you start understanding it. All right?
Yes.
What is the meaning of Sahaja Yoga?
Sahaja. Saha means with, Ja means born. is born, spontaneous. Sahaja means spontaneous. Whatever is living is spontaneous. You see, whatever happens spontaneously, we don't understand the word of spontaneous also. Means the living expression, living manifestation is spontaneous. Sahaja is born with it. But today, Sahaja has gone into the stage called as Mahayoga. Means it has become a amas. It works amas. Before it used to work in one person, two persons, you see, like one flower becoming a fruit in the beginning of the tree. But today the situation is such that thousands can get realization. It's Mahayoga. Sahaja Yoga has matured into Mahayoga. Maha means the great. I hope he's back. I hope he doesn't do something to
No,
Arnold.
the caretaker's outside.
What?
The caretaker's outside.
And where is Arnold? Is he back?
Arno's back.
Baba, don't deal with these people, you know. Drunkards, I don't know what sort of people they are.
Any other questions?
Better ask the caretaker. You just don't deal with them. How do you know he's a drunkard?
The way he was behaving. He's muttering and you could smell it.
You from here?
No. From over there. Any other questions?
Now, Kamala.
No, he's telling the caretaker to do.
Oh.
Yes.
How does salt and sugar fit in?
Where does salt and sugar fit into this?
Into the stomach, into the void. Christ has said, you are the salt. You see? You are the salt. Left side.